afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is July 11th, 2012. This is the Texan TV news from the campus of Tarleton State University, and I am Travion Davis. In today's headlines, Strawn, Texas is soon to be home to the state's 94th state park. Tarleton's Duck Camp hosts the freshman class of 2016. Ranger Cosmetology fundraiser for local Stephenville family today. West Texas Border Patrol stations are set for shutdown. Wildland firefighters receive federal health insurance. 3 persons were injured in Pamplona, Spain's bull run, and local sports news and weather forecasts. Now today's top story. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department is making plans to open a 3,331-acre park near Strawn in Palo Pinto County. John Ferguson is the superintendent and thus far the only employee of what will be known as the Palo Pinto Mountains State Park. Ferguson says the state recently took possession of the land. He says the Parks and Wildlife Department is holding the property until the legislature, which reconvenes in January, approves money to develop the acreage. The park, about 80 miles west of Fort Worth, includes a 90-acre lake, a dozen stock ponds, and 2 creeks, each of which Ferguson says is wonderful and beautiful fishing overnight camping sites. Ferguson is hoping for approval to build 2 or 3 boat docks, 18 cabins, and at least 60 RV camping spots and tent sites. When completed, the park is expected to receive around 200,000 visitors per year. This could have a significant impact on the economy of Strawn. Mayor Carl Frazier is predicting new businesses, growth for existing companies, and an increase in property values that would strengthen the city's tax base. Frazier says the park will make more money for the city and more services for its residents. In campus news, Tarleton's incoming freshmen began their college experience at Duck Camp this week. The class of 2016 was welcomed with cheers, excitement, and Tarleton spirit at check-in on Sunday. After meeting with their Duck Camp leaders, the freshmen filled 4 large buses bound for Young Judea in Wimberley, Texas. Duck Camp holds a special place in Tarleton freshman experience and university traditions. Campers learn the university's unique history and traditions through fun and interactive activities during Duck Camp. The buses pulled into Tarleton's Texan Alley Tuesday afternoon, and freshmen were greeted by Tarleton's Greek life community and other student organizations. After 3 days of bleeding purple, the class of 2016 refreshed themselves with popsicles and mingled with their new Tarleton family. Duck Camp sessions 2 and 3 will begin in August and will be held at the Green Family Camp in Bruceville, Texas. In Stephenville news, according to Stephenville Chamber of Commerce, the Ranger College Cosmetology School is raising money by cutting and styling hair for $4.50 per person today in an effort to celebrate the life of Eddie Bud Harmon. Harmon, a 21-year-old tire technician from Dublin, was killed last month when the motorcycle he was driving was struck by a pickup. The fundraiser will run all day until 6 p.m. tonight. All the proceeds are going to Harmon's girlfriend and Ranger alumna Shelby Huff. Donations for the family will also be accepted. Now for the latest in state, national, and international news from the Associated Press. West Texas Border Patrol stations are set for shutdown by the United States Customs and Border Patrol. The shutting of these stations is part of the agency's strategy to focus federal manpower on the country's immediate borders instead of interior areas. The Abilene Border Patrol station is the first scheduled deactivation among other West Texas stations in San Angelo, Lubbock, and Amarillo in 6 months. 3 U.S. representatives, Randy Nagelbauer of Abilene, Mike Conway, and Mac Thornberry, opposed the shutdown because they believe it will leave West Texas vulnerable to illegal immigration, drug smuggling, and human trafficking. They say the Amarillo and Lubbock stations are 2 of the region's top apprehenders of illegal immigrants. The United States Customs and Border Patrol says most stations slated for shutting are in Texas. 8,000 wildland firefighters are getting federal health insurance thanks to President Barack Obama. These firefighters have been fighting raging fires during this busy wildfire season without the coverage of federal health insurance because they are temporary seasonal employees. The federal personnel rules do not allow the option of federal health insurance coverage to such employees. According to a White House official, these firefighters will have access to federal insurance plans this month. 3 people were injured at this year's Bull Run in Pamplona, Spain. 6 fighting bulls charged through the streets of Pamplona with thousands of attendees of the 9-day San Fermin Festival. Navarra Hospital in Pamplona reported 3 people were admitted for bruises and cuts from falls during the run. None, fortunately, were gored. In sports, according to the Tarleton Sports website, spots are still available for the Texan fundamental camps, run by the Tarleton women's basketball program. The camp focuses on instruction in basketball fundamentals and will run July 15th through the 18th. The camp is open to girls from 4th grade to 12th grade. For more information on the camp, check out www.tarletonsports.com for brochures and registration forms. In the weather, this evening's temperature will be around 70 degrees with a chance of thunderstorms and a 20% chance of precipitation. Today's broadcast was produced by Lucy Pound, Jenny Klein, Matt Lennox, and Kylie Whitman. The engineer was Matthew Mills. Photographs for today's broadcast were provided by Lacey Funeral Home, Lucy Pound, and Jenny Klein. You can follow us on ustream.tv/user/Texan News Service. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of us at Texas TV News on Facebook. I'm Travion Davis. Tune in Wednesdays for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.